Welcome back to today's vlog. Um, Today is going to be another reaction, but the difference in reactions today compared to the other days have been more or less music based. Today is going to be reactions on how police officers think they can get away with certain things. For example, just going on my YouTube right here on my TV. You can't see it right now, but like I will show you in a minute. It's showing that one of the names of the videos is police officer. What's that word? It's spelled different on the TV. I think it's knock. So, police officer knocked a camera out of someone's hand. Which, if you don't know, it's your right as a U.S. citizen to film whenever a police officer is around. Like if you're on public property and you're not doing anything illegal, it's your right to film whenever and whenever you want. And if a police officer says that you can't, don't believe them. Keep on filming, because that means that they're up to no good and they're most likely going to do something that is against the law or that is against the rules of them being a police officer if you did turn the camera off. Most likely they're going to say something that they don't want to be filmed, or do something that they want to be filmed. So I would keep on filming, and that's what I'm going to do if I ever go around a police officer. I'm going to film. And most of them get mad when you film because they think that you're trying to like provoke them or trying to I really don't know. Like I'm not them, so like you'd have to ask a police officer what they think. I'm probably gonna make a video of me asking a police officer. Let me just tell you what I'm gonna walk up to a police officer. I'm gonna be like, I'm not saying this is what I'm gonna say to the police officer. Be like, not you personally, but why do police officers in general not like being filmed? That's what I'm going to ask. And I'm hoping to get a police officer that is nice enough to give me a straight answer and not just shrug it off. But it'll probably be better content if he was to get kind of rude and physical and stuff with me. Which, if he gets physical with me, that's the one kind of person in the world. That's one of the kind of people in the world that I can't do nothing about it. I can't call it, if I hit him, I can't call it self-defense unless I have it on videotape. And even if I have it on videotape, he will arrest me right then. And it'll probably be weeks to months before I can even get to the point where I get out of jail and have him arrested. So your best bet is just to walk off, unless they have you to the point where they can arrest you if you walk off. Then you just be patient and go along with what they say within reason. Like, don't do anything that you don't feel like is legal or needed. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and find a couple of videos that I'm going to react to and try to get like a good reaction out of y'all. Hope I can get some comments about what y'all's opinion of police officers is. At the moment, I see a lot of these videos, but most of them are about like police chases, and that's not what I'm talking about. I gotta go to my other YouTube account, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next clip. You won't be able to tell that it's a different clip, because of the fact of the matter that this is this is going to be edited into another part of the video. This right here is filmed from the front camera of my phone, and the rest of that is going to be filmed from the TV, is going to be filmed from the back camera. And the reason why I'm telling you this is just in case you don't know, YouTubers film different clips. Like, they're not going to keep their camera on all day long. They film multiple clips. Like it could be as many clips as they want to. Like they can film 20 clips and probably knock it down to where it's only a 15-minute video. because that's what they do. They edit them they edit each clip and make sure it doesn't have any mess ups or have anything they don't like. And then whenever they're done editing all the clips, they put all of it together, and most likely it's going to be anywhere from half to way less than half of what they originally have. But I'm going to go ahead and get to this. I'm going to turn this clip off, and then what you see next is going to be my back camera, which you can tell there's a way better quality. But I'm going to go ahead and change over to that. This one right here is basically one of the things that I don't understand. He breaks the law and doesn't even...
No, this is so messed up. The dude
he doesn't even agree about it. He says that the guy is antagonizing him.
You have a good day, Officer Ingalls. That's ridiculous, man. Hey, don't you come at me like that. Don't come at me like that.
I'm not coming at you for nothing.
No, you need to back up from me, sir.
I'm not. No,
you need to back up from me.
No, I'm not.
You need to back up from me.
Tell you
Hey,
stop.
you see, get back from me. Get back from me. Get back from me. You're stepping on my shoe. Get back from me, man.
Stop.
Get back from me.
Quit antagonizing me.
No, you coming at me. That's illegal. You came at me. That is crazy. I'm showing this officer, your Chief Nelson. Because I didn't do anything. That's illegal. Leave him alone for what? You would get a ticket or get arrested for this. It says it right here, punishable 1 year. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. How can you trust him to enforce the law if he will break it himself? Yes, it does, because he writes people tickets for this. Does it matter? He swore, he put an oath to protect the Constitution of the United States. Don't you understand? Fuck that. The car, he just turned it off. It says it right here. They said inside it's illegal. That is crazy. Leave your car running while you're pumping gas. Yeah. You just had your baby in here. That could have started a fire. That's ridiculous. I'm not trying to start bad blood. You know I'm not. That is crazy, huh? That is fucking crazy. Because I was like, hey man, your car's on. He's like, yeah, I know. And I was like, hey, well, that can start a fire. And it says on the side of it, like, you're not supposed to have your car running or use a cell phone while pumping gas. And he just started walking. And then, you better not. You got your seatbelt on. You're illegal. If he does, that's harassment because I just recorded all that shit that just happened. It's still recording right now. That's harassment if he pulls you over. That is ridiculous.
So about the clip you just saw, the cop left his car on and was also messing with his phone while pumping gas. I don't know if, and it's where they live and where they were at, it's illegal to do that, and it's like a year in prison or something like that. But I don't know if it's illegal here. But like, see, the cop retaliated and tried to basically get, like, I wouldn't say physical, but he started coming at the guy, so I guess it would be physical. He started like getting defensive, even though he was wrong. He was coming at the guy, and basically being a bad example of a cop. And I'm about to show you another clip of, let me see, here it is, of a cop. It says right here, I was forced to shoot a little girl. That right there is a little bit more of a self-defense when it comes to the cop, but still, there's still better ways of handling it than shooting a girl. Like you could, like if you have any experience being able to shoot, like cops are trained to shoot a gun properly, and if you have any training shooting a gun, you should be able to have enough smarts to shoot the girl in the leg or in the arm or somewhere where it won't kill the girl. I haven't watched the video yet, so the girl might have not got shot somewhere that killed her. But the video says I shot a girl or something like that. Let's see. The video is I was forced to shoot the little girl. Still, you never shoot a little girl. Most likely, that little girl doesn't know how to use the gun. And even if she knows how to use the gun, you have to use different forces. You don't just shoot a little girl. That's different than some grown up. But yeah, enough about that. I'm gonna go ahead and let you watch that video, and that's probably gonna be my last review for today. And I'm probably gonna end the video right after that. Go ahead and give you that video.
Life and death decisions every day. One police department showing 7's Vanessa Medina the decision is not always easy to make.
Coral Springs Police giving 7 News a realistic understanding
You know why I pulled you over? Conduct.
of what it really means to use deadly force.
You're a police officer and you've been dispatched to a burglary in progress.
The adrenaline is already flowing. I can hear the burglar trying to get in the door, and I'm scared.
Stop!
Okay, I live here. It's all right. Good night.
Sir, put your weapon down! Put your weapon down! No, take your arm down! Take your arm down!
I'm terrified, and because this is training, I know he's not going to hurt me, and I'm gun shy. In the end, he had a cell phone and a wallet, but there was no way for me to know. Next call similar to what we saw in Texas, where an officer responds to an out-of-control fight at a pool party.
Police! Stop! Stop fighting, boy!
But my suspect is 300 pounds. We wrestled, and I tried, and he would have eventually got my gun, and I failed.
Did he ever have control of a weapon?
No.
Oh, mine.
Oh, yeah. Next, I have an arrest warrant for this woman.
See, Coral Springs Police! Stop!
She's refusing to go with me, and there are people recording what I'm doing.
Ashley?
No, for God's sake. I cannot get her under control. I pull and grab, even try sitting on her. And finally, I give up.
We can't just, as you saw, give up and walk away because someone's not cooperating or they're not listening.
My next traffic stop was a real eye-opener. I couldn't stop firing. And then the final scenario left me in complete shock. A traffic stop goes terribly wrong when a 10-year-old girl walks out with a rifle.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, I was forced to shoot the little girl.
I have kids. It's a very bad situation, and I actually give you credit for doing that, because what happens is, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but she actually pulls the trigger and shoots him, and then turns it towards you and shoots you.
Decisions these officers face every day they put on a uniform. In Coral Springs, Vanessa Medina, 7 News.
Okay, I probably should have watched that video before I talked about it and shown y'all what it was. I might be wrong, but what I found out by watching it is that it was like a news reporter or something like that, seeing what it really is like to have to retaliate against someone opposing harm. So I'm sorry for that, and I will review something else now. Because it's not what I said it was going to be, and I'm going to before I let y'all see it on the vlog. I'm going to go ahead and watch it, and then I'm going to bring y'all on and let y'all watch it too. Make sure I find something that is worth actually showing y'all. Trying to find like a short video. I don't want to have y'all watch too long or something. I'm gonna do this thing right here. It says 5 times cops were caught breaking the law, and it's only about almost 5 minutes. But I won't show you the whole thing. I'll show you basically the main parts. And I've seen this before, so I don't have to watch it before I show y'all.
Police officers were caught breaking the law. Number 1. Off-duty police officer jumps curb while drunk driving. Nicholas Vatka was an off-duty officer employed with the Manhattan Transit Task Force when he was out with some fellow law enforcement buddies. Shortly after 3 a.m., Vatka jumped a curb with his SUV in July 2016 and rammed into 4 people. Witnesses reported seeing Vatka trying to flee the crash, but then settled on switching over to the passenger seat in an attempt to hide the fact that he was driving. 3 of the victims were taken to the hospital with serious but survivable injuries, but 1 died at Bellevue Hospital. Vatka was charged with manslaughter, 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter, and 3 counts of assault, driving while impaired, and driving on a sidewalk. Number 2. Police chief shoots wife in front of children. Chief David Brain was a second-generation police officer that was highly respected in his community, as well as in the nation, due to the attention gained through the East Coast sniper killings. Yet stories from his personal life created a completely different picture of Chief Brain, with divorce filings being made public. In the divorce filings, Crystal claimed he was physically abusive, had pointed a gun at her, choked her, and had a ferocious temper. A reporter from the Seattle Post-Intelligencer defended her decision to publicize these documents with the explanation, given that he was charged with upholding the public trust and upholding the law in a city the size of Tacoma, I think all we could do is report what we knew and hope that it would be investigated. Chief Brain met his estranged wife, and after some harsh words, he shot her and then himself. All of it was right in front of their 8-year-old daughter and 5-year-old son. Number 3. North Carolina detention officer fired over stolen jail meds accusation. In Dublin County in North Carolina, Katrina Boney was working as a detention officer when it was discovered that there were medications that were missing from within the jail's medical clinic. Dublin County Sheriff Blake Wallace notified the State Bureau of Investigation of the missing medications, and the inquiry resulted in Boney being charged with larceny by an employee. After her arrest, she was fired from her position and was taken into custody on a $5,000 secured bond. A deep investigatory probe was unleashed to delve deeper into her work history. This incident occurred on June 9, 2016, but investigators want to see whether or not there were any other prescription medication thefts prior to the June 9th date. Boney has since posted bond, but the investigation continues as to how much medication was taken during her time at the facility. Number 4. Police officers break traffic laws. Atlanta police officer Melissa Nowak was called out publicly in 2015 when a video surfaced of her blatantly disobeying traffic laws. She is seen unlawfully driving the emergency vehicle, obstructing a public sidewalk, and seemingly harassing citizens waiting for public transportation. Yet this seems to be a much larger problem, since in 2011 more than 600 Queensland officers were caught breaking traffic laws within a 2-year span. From weaving through bus lanes, talking on the phone while driving, and even driving under the influence, it seems that some police officers don't feel they need to adhere to traffic laws.
I'm not gonna face the camera to my face for this one, but one of the things they just said was talking on the phone while driving. I've seen that more times than I can count on my fingers. But the police officers, like everything else they do that is illegal, don't think that that's worth worth following the law about. So, just getting at that. This video is already going to be pretty long anyways. Most people don't like watching long videos. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. I'll let you have a good 3.5 minutes of these 5 different things. You probably only get like 3 of them. But I bet y'all like it from there. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. And in my vlog here, I got a couple of things I'm going to let y'all know about. Okay, I got some good news. I just bought some stuff on eBay that there's going to be one thing that won't really as much be beneficial to y'all, but it'll be beneficial to me to make my videotaping and vlogging and my basically help my phone set up and everything for the vlogging. And it's going to be here anywhere from Wednesday to the end of this next week coming up. But I bought a bunch of something. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. I'm just going to leave y'all wondering so that whenever it does come, y'all will be excited and ready to watch it. But I bought a bunch of something, and I'm just gonna say it's about 80-something thousand of something. And I bought an accessory to go with it that can help make it more interesting too. And it's supposedly supposed to be here early to mid-December, which I know it's going to be a long time, but like I plan on vlogging every single day for, I'm not going to say the rest of my life, but because I got to retire sometime. I know it's going to be probably 60s or 70s. I'll be 60 or 70 before I retire. So just say I'll be vlogging every single day until I'm 60 or 70. Something like that, which is a long time. So I might as well go ahead and buy stuff ahead of time for the next month or two. And it's going to be something that will be for more than just one vlog. And I got a lot of plans. Like, I got a couple plans I'm going to actually tell you about right now. There's one, I'm planning on getting some ball pin balls. It's like those balls about that big around that you see at like arcades or at like places where kids go to like have fun and stuff. Like they jump into them, and they're like round, colorful balls. And I'm gonna get some foam cubes and try to figure out a way to make a few videos with that. But that's gonna be a pretty good ways into my YouTube, and it's also going to involve y'all's support. I am planning on getting a job. I told y'all about an interview I had the other day, but I don't think I got that job because the lady said that I was going to get a call either that night or the next morning, and if I didn't get a call then just expect that I didn't get a job. But she also said there's a chance that like they might actually give me a job at a different location if they need it. But so right now I'm applying for 2 or 3 other places and in hope to be able to get the job there. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video on that note. I hope you all enjoyed this this breaking the law police officer review video. I'm trying to make things more interesting. I think this is pretty interesting. I really can't get that much into depth because I don't know much about it. I don't know much about laws. But that's it for this video. Like and subscribe. Comment any ideas for reactions or any ideas period. I'll take any ideas for my YouTube channel. I really don't care what they are. Just give me any ideas. But yeah, y'all have a nice day and stay fresh.